Imagine waking up every day, going through the motions, but feeling like you're stuck in an endless loop of mediocrity. You can't change what you're not ready to quit. Your life becomes a series of routine tasks, and before you know it, days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. Yet, amidst this monotony, there's a whisper, a desire for something more, something extraordinary. Successful people aren't born, they're made. They stand out from the crowd because they refuse to settle for average. They possess qualities that propel them towards greatness, proactivity, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. They understand that the key to success lies in their hands, and they're willing to put in the work to achieve it. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless wisdom, offers a roadmap for transcending the ordinary and embracing the extraordinary. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote reminds us that our mindset and actions shape our reality. In this video, we'll delve into 7 principles inspired by Stoicism that can help you break free from the shackles of average living and unleash your full potential. Are you ready to stop living an average life and start your journey towards success? Join us as we explore the transformative power of Stoic philosophy and discover how you can elevate your life from ordinary to extraordinary. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe and watch until the end, as each point discussed here is important. Let's dive in. Number 1. Act more, think less. In the pursuit of success, action speaks louder than words, or in this case, thoughts. Too often, we find ourselves trapped in a cycle of overthinking, paralyzed by fear and uncertainty. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking your full potential lies not in endless contemplation, but in decisive action? Enter Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher known for his teachings on personal freedom and resilience in the face of adversity. Epictetus believed that true wisdom is found not in the accumulation of knowledge, but in the application of it. In other words, it's not enough to simply think about what you want to achieve. You must take deliberate, purposeful action to make it a reality. Imagine you have a dream or a goal, a vision of the life you want to live. It's easy to get lost in the maze of what-ifs and buts, allowing fear and doubt to hold you back. But successful individuals, inspired by the Stoic principles of Epictetus, choose a different path. They acknowledge their fears and uncertainties, but instead of letting them dictate their actions, they focus on finding at least one reason why their dreams are achievable. Think of it this way. If you spend all your time analyzing and overthinking every possible outcome, you'll never actually get anything done. Success requires a willingness to embrace imperfection, to recognize that you will make mistakes along the way, and that's okay. The important thing is to keep moving forward, learning from your experiences and adapting as needed. Epictetus reminds us that we are the masters of our own fate, that no one else will make things happen for us. We must take full responsibility for our actions and decisions, trusting in our ability to navigate whatever challenges may arise. So the next time you find yourself hesitating, bogged down by doubt or indecision, remember the words of Epictetus. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. In other words, stop thinking and start doing. Take that first step, no matter how small, towards your goals. Because in the end, it's not the thoughts in our heads that define us, but the actions we take in pursuit of our dreams. Number 2, stop making excuses. Excuses are the silent killers of dreams, the invisible barriers that hold us back from achieving our full potential. But what if I told you that you have the power to break free from this self-imposed prison? What if I told you that the key to unlocking your true potential lies not in avoiding failure, but in embracing it? Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, believed that true strength lies not in avoiding obstacles, but in confronting them. He understood that excuses are nothing more than a defense mechanism, a way for our minds to shield us from the discomfort of failure or rejection. Think about it. How many times have you caught yourself saying, I can't do that because, or what if this happens? We've all been there. It's human nature to seek comfort and security, to avoid situations that might challenge us or make us feel vulnerable. But as Marcus Aurelius reminds us, true growth occurs outside of our comfort zones. Imagine you have a goal, a dream you've been longing to pursue. It's easy to come up with excuses to justify why you can't or shouldn't take action. Maybe you're afraid of failure, or perhaps you're worried about what others might think. But as Marcus Aurelius would argue, these excuses are nothing more than illusions, obstacles created by our own minds to protect us from the unknown. Instead of succumbing to these excuses, Marcus Aurelius encourages us to embrace a mindset of possibility. Rather than focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Replace I can't with I can and I will. Banish thoughts of failure and embrace the possibility of success. But breaking free from the grip of excuses requires courage and self-awareness. It requires us to be honest with ourselves about our strengths and weaknesses, to acknowledge the areas where we need to improve and commit to overcoming obstacles rather than succumbing to them. So the next time you catch yourself making excuses, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In other words, the very obstacles we face can become the catalysts for our success, if only we have the courage to confront them. Number 3, leave your comfort zone. Comfort zones are cozy cocoons that shield us from the uncertainties of life. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher and statesman known for his teachings on resilience and self-mastery, understood that true wisdom is found not in stagnation, but in exploration, in pushing past our limits and embracing the challenges that lie ahead. Think about it. How often do we find ourselves trapped in the comfortable routines of everyday life, afraid to venture beyond the safety of our familiar surroundings? We cling to the known, fearing the uncertainties of the unknown. But as Seneca reminds us, growth occurs outside of our comfort zones. Imagine you have a dream, a vision of the person you want to become or the life you want to live. It's easy to stay within the confines of what feels safe and familiar, but true progress requires courage and resilience. It requires us to step outside of our comfort zones and embrace the challenges that lie ahead. Seneca famously said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." In other words, the fears and uncertainties that hold us back are often exaggerated in our minds. By stepping outside of our comfort zones and confronting our fears, we often find that the reality is far less daunting than we imagined. But leaving our comfort zones requires more than just courage. It requires a willingness to embrace discomfort and uncertainty. It requires us to challenge ourselves, to push past our limits, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. So the next time you find yourself hesitating, clinging to the safety of your comfort zone, remember the words of Seneca. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. In other words, the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the courage to take that first step into the unknown. Number 4, accept opportunity. Opportunities are like hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. They have the power to transform our lives and propel us towards our dreams. But what if I told you that many of us let these opportunities slip through our fingers, paralyzed by fear and uncertainty? What if I told you that the key to unlocking your full potential lies in seizing these opportunities with open arms? Imagine you're standing at a crossroads faced with a decision that could change the course of your life. On one path lies familiarity and comfort, the safety of the known. On the other lies uncertainty and risk, the potential for something greater. It's easy to succumb to fear, to let the unknown hold us back from seizing these opportunities. But as the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Think about it. How many times have you let fear of the unknown prevent you from taking that leap of faith? How many times have you let opportunities pass you by, only to regret it later? It's a common trap we all fall into, but it's one that can be overcome with the right mindset. Accepting opportunities requires courage and resilience. It requires us to push past the limitations we set for ourselves and embrace the unknown with open arms. It requires us to trust in our abilities and believe that we have what it takes to succeed. But perhaps most importantly, accepting opportunities requires us to let go of the fear of failure. As Epictetus reminds us, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. In other words, we cannot control the outcome of our actions, but we can control our response to them. By embracing opportunities with open arms and letting go of our fear of failure, we open ourselves up to a world of endless possibilities. So the next time you find yourself faced with an opportunity, remember the words of Epictetus. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together. But do so with all your heart. In other words, embrace opportunities with open arms and trust that they will lead you exactly where you're meant to be. Number 5, invest in yourself. Imagine yourself as a garden, full of potential waiting to be nurtured and cultivated. Just as a garden requires care and attention to flourish, so too do we require investment in our own growth and development. But what if I told you that many of us neglect this essential aspect of self-care, failing to realize the profound impact it can have on our lives? What if I told you that the key to unlocking your full potential lies in investing in yourself? Think about it. How often do we prioritize the needs of others over our own? How often do we neglect our own personal growth and development in favor of tending to the demands of everyday life? It's a common trap we all fall into, but it's one that can be overcome with the right mindset. Investing in yourself is about more than just acquiring new skills or knowledge. It's about nurturing your mind, body, and spirit. It's about recognizing your own worth and taking proactive steps to improve yourself in every aspect of your life. But what does it mean to invest in yourself? It means seeking out opportunities for growth and learning, whether through formal education, mentorship, or personal development programs. It means prioritizing self-care and well-being, whether through exercise, meditation, or simply taking time to pursue activities that bring you joy. Perhaps most importantly, investing in yourself means believing in your own potential and committing to becoming the best possible version of yourself. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. In other words, by investing in yourself and preparing yourself for success, you create the conditions for luck to strike. So the next time you find yourself hesitating to invest in yourself, remember the words of Seneca. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor. In other words, true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the richness of our own personal growth and development. Number 6, ignore the naysayers. In the pursuit of our dreams, we inevitably encounter skeptics, those who doubt our abilities and question the feasibility of our goals. They may scoff, laugh, or dismiss our aspirations as unrealistic or impractical. Yet, amidst the chorus of doubt, we must remain steadfast in our convictions. You may hear voices of skepticism echoing in your mind. That won't work. How will you find the money? What if you fail? These doubts can be deafening, threatening to derail our journey towards success. However, my advice is simple. Don't succumb to the negativity. Instead, listen to the voice within, the voice of your heart, your intuition, your inner wisdom. Trust in what you know is possible even when others doubt you. Remember, most people choose to remain within the confines of their comfort zone, never daring to pursue their true passions. But do you want to wake up one day filled with regret, wondering what if? What if I had pursued that dream? What if I hadn't let the opinions of others dictate my actions? None of us want to live with the burden of such regret. So, I urge you, ignore the naysayers, silence the doubts, and forge ahead with courage and determination. As Marcus Aurelius wisely remarked, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Indeed, our greatest strength lies in our ability to control our own thoughts and beliefs. By refusing to let the negativity of others infiltrate our minds, we empower ourselves to overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. So, the next time you encounter skepticism or doubt, remember, you are the author of your own destiny. Trust in yourself, believe in your dreams, and never let the doubts of others extinguish the flame of your ambition. Number 7. Love each day. In the tapestry of life, each day is a vibrant thread, woven with moments of joy, sorrow, and everything in between. Yet, amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of the beauty and significance of each passing moment. So, let's pause for a moment and delve into the profound wisdom of living in the present. Your life is unfolding in the here and now. It's not happening yesterday, nor is it awaiting tomorrow. It's happening right at this very moment. This realization is both liberating and empowering because it reminds us that the present moment is all we truly have. It's a gentle nudge to stop dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future, and instead to embrace the richness of the present moment. Imagine for a moment if we could let go of the regrets of yesterday and the worries of tomorrow. What if we could fully immerse ourselves in the beauty of today, savoring each moment as it unfolds? This is the essence of living in the present, a practice embraced by Stoic philosophers and spiritual traditions alike. Stop for a moment and reflect on your own life. How often do you catch yourself wishing for things to be different? How often do you find yourself longing for the past to be rewritten or the future to deliver your heart's desires? It's a natural inclination, but one that can prevent us from fully appreciating the beauty and blessings that surround us each day. So, I urge you, let go of the burdens of yesterday and the anxieties of tomorrow. Instead, focus your energy and attention on the present moment. Do the best you can with what you have and make each day count. Engage in activities that bring you joy, spend time with loved ones, and savor the simple pleasures of life. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. In other words, it's not the quantity of days that defines our lives, but the quality of our experiences. By embracing each day with love, gratitude, and mindfulness, we can infuse our lives with meaning and purpose. So, as you journey through life, remember, your life is happening now. Embrace the present moment with open arms, cherish each day as a precious gift, and live each moment to the fullest. For in the end, it's not the years in our lives that matter, but the life in our years. In conclusion, let me leave you with one question. Are you truly happy? Take a moment to reflect on this, to be honest with yourself. Regardless of where you find yourself on life's journey, remember that you hold the power to move forward and unlock new potential. It's time to break free from the shackles of comfort, excuses, and self-deception. Success isn't just about wishing for a better tomorrow. It's about taking decisive action today. It's about daring to step outside your comfort zone, confronting your fears, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. So, if you're not doing things that scare you, if you're not challenging yourself to grow and evolve, then you're going to be average for the rest of your life. But you are capable of so much more. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more videos like this one. Remember, the time to act is now. Let's rise above the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary.